Okay guys, we're back. Now this is the mission I wanted to get to today, Mamoru Itsuki.
Wasn't that guy the guy that was in jail?
Sure. It's locked here. You know, second mission is locked. I did practice this mission, but I'm not going to do it today. I believe the item you get there actually helps towards here, but I'm not going to do much about it right now. Either way, let's go with Mamoru Itsuki. You know, his first mission, because we haven't done the second one yet. And there's a very specific reason. There's a new enemy. So yeah.
So you are afraid of light, huh? Beasts from hell. Beasts from hell. Beasts from hell.
We get it, man. We get it. Calm down. Defeat Tomoe Ohta. A strong weapon is placed somewhere unusual in this room with a hole. Head-on attacks are ineffective against Tomoe. Sneak behind her and make sure that she doesn't respond to your flashlight. Okay, this mission actually took me about anywhere from 20 to 40 minutes to work on. Now, I say 20 to 40 minutes because I lost track of time, but let me show you something. If you go to the link navigator, you'll see that Tomoe Ohta is that girl right there. The one that keeps saying, somebody help, that girl, that's her. But now you have to defeat her. So that means that she was turned. So in that one stupid Benny Hill mess that she ran back and forth back here and ended up dying, she was turned into a Omnibito or something similar. But we will actually look at it right now. So yeah, go ahead and hit the skip button to go straight to the mission. Otherwise, wait for the explanation.
Any second.
Okay, guys. I'm gonna be perfectly honest, guys. There are multiple enemies here. I don't know all of their locations. I know most of their locations. The reason I don't know all of their locations was because whenever I did explore too much of this part, I would I would get ambushed and killed by the Yomibito. Now that is saying that was before I actually found out where the gun is, but at that point I didn't want to use up all his ammo. And if you actually look at his items, he has a good amount of ammo and a flashlight and a blow weapon, but no gun. So you have to find the gun. But the enemies that I do know that exist, there's a sniper Shibito in this section. He will actually move from here to here, both corners of the top of the east side of the chingadera, you know, the hall. There's also going to be several of them little snake guys, which shouldn't give you too much issues, but to me they kind of did. So, you know, once they group up on you, they'll kick your butt. That's really the end. There's really two enemies here, plus all the ones that are going to move around. The thing about these guys are, you're going to get mediocre to weak weapons in this stage. Meaning that unless a weapon has high damage, it's not really going to hurt them until you hit them twice. So getting in a physical fight with them is possible to win. It's just not recommended, especially if you got 2 or 3 of them, like I would get at some point. So yeah, this mission shouldn't be too bad for you. Going up one level, there is going to be another enemy roaming around this section. Ideally, you don't want to go in there, other than the clue shows this room. But what it's really showing you is the second entrance. If you see, there's one entrance, and the level underneath it, there's a second entrance. That's the entrance you want to go to. And what it's talking about is that there's a handgun behind the counter down over here, and that's what we're gonna get. He has ammo for both Type 95, I think, and handgun. So either gun you get will be fine. Now what I ended up doing is taking a handgun, coming out this way to this Shibito or Yomibito, killing him, taking his rifle. You can use either method. I took that one, just in case for in the future mission I would have that gun. You shouldn't have need to go to the very bottom levels and up into here. The one we're talking about is actually going to be in the engine control room. She is a very interesting enemy. You cannot hurt her from the front. She has like this magic shield that you can't hurt her from the front. You have to go behind her and, you know, shoot at her, which won't be as hard as it sounds if you follow what I'm gonna do. And to be perfectly honest, I looked up a guide how to kill her. I couldn't figure it out.
Sorry about the sound, by the way.
The AC just turned on. That's fine now. I looked up a written walkthrough in GameFAQs to see how to defeat her. I couldn't figure it out. I used up all my ammo shooting at her. Granted, it was in the front. I couldn't figure it out. And then I went to Splicer 45's channel and saw how he did it. And so all the credit to how to defeat whatever her name is goes to Splicer. Go ahead and check out his channel. Thank you, sir. But we will figure that out right now. So again, don't worry about the bottom levels, worry about the top 3. The first thing we're gonna do is go to get the handgun. There's a reason for that, and we will also get the rifle. So let's go ahead and go. Now the first thing you want to do, guys, is come over here. And the one thing I didn't talk about in my explanation is that there are 2 second-class cabins, one here and one here. We will go to the top one to get a mission for a 9 for a second mission. Now I know it doesn't say it, and I don't understand why it doesn't, but there is a item for a second mission here. Let's turn off our flashlights. Go here. Okay, here's the one I'm talking about. Go over here in this section and see if we can sneak up on him and take his gun. And now, if you guys read anything about this game, like walkthroughs or tips or anything, hell, I probably even said at some points. A Yamibito is technically tougher than a Shibito. It's stronger, and it'll take more damage, and it'll, need more damage for you to kill it. But the one advantage you have over it is that it is weak. It is scared of light. So, before shooting it, you could actually shine it with a flashlight, and it'll get freaked out for a second, and that'll give you all the time in the world you need. Now, if you do run into the enemy here, I wouldn't worry about it. Which looks like it's just a bunch of these guys, so I'm looking out this time. If you come over this section, just pick up this item. And that's all you... Oh, snap! Yorito Nagai. Interesting. Yeah, and these guys will not... You want to have any visual analogy or anything that shows you that they see you. So be careful with that. Okay, and once you got both the item and either of the guns, I got both. You don't have to. You're ready to end the mission. So if I were you, I'd switch to the other weapon, the assault rifle, and come down this way. Again, you might find anywhere from none to several of those little snake eyes. Either way, don't worry about it. You guys just appeared there, didn't you? And get ready to jump, guys. That's it right there. Look at that freak. Make sure she follows you. Yep. And I forgot which character actually found the hair ornament. Oh, it is her. It is him. Or is it? Shoot, I don't even know. Who cares? Okay, so come around this way. and turn around. She's probably gonna attack you, but just try and dodge her anyways. And you should have enough room to get behind her. And that's it. That's literally all there is to the mission. You're done. That's really it, guys. Seems like a pretty complicated mission, to be perfectly honest. It was complicated with me, but you know, it's not that bad. So yeah, thank you guys for joining me. Next time I will record a little bit more, try and find some more stuff for you guys. So yeah, maybe next time we're just gonna go back and do second missions of other missions we've already done. But yeah, that's it for today. Have a good night, guys.
Stephen King once wrote that nightmares exist outside of logic, and there's little fun to be had in explanations. They're antithetical to the poetry of fear. In a horror story, the victim keeps asking